Luke 8:26 through 28, they sailed to the region of the Gerasenes, which is across the lake from Galilee. When Jesus stepped ashore, he was met by a demon possessed man from the town. For a long time, this man had not worn clothes or lived in a house, but had lived in the tombs. When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell at his feet, shouting at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I beg you, don't torture me." Boy, this story is nuts. Every gospel story has an element of, is this real in it? And in my opinion, that's a good thing. But you may be wondering how we got here. Jesus jumps into a boat in Galilee and wants to travel to the other side of the Sea of Galilee. The destination is referred to as Gerasenes here, and Gadarenes and Gergeneses. The point is that it is on the other side of the Sea of Galilee. Anyway, as Jesus and his disciples travel across the Sea of Galilee, a storm nearly sinks the boat, but Jesus pulls a new rabbit out of his hat and calms the wind and the waves. The disciples were a little freaked out by this particular trick, but little did they know that things were going to get even weirder. The landing party at Garagesenes was pretty strange. Like when you land in Hawaii, there are people there playing Hawaiian music and putting leis on your neck. At least that is my understanding of how that works. I've never been there. I've seen movies. When Jesus gets to Girgasenes, he is not greeted by grass skirt wearing, lay distributing Hawaiian people. Jesus is greeted by a naked, shouting, demon possessed man who hung out at the local tombs. Truly a landing party from hell. But notice this person seems to know Jesus. Isn't that interesting? Jesus spends years trying to tell the disciples who he was, and they were remarkably resistant to that message, as we are to this day. But demons recognized Jesus immediately.